Thunder forward Paul George had a stellar week. Photo: Isaiah J. Downing, USA Today Spore. Top Bucks player Giannis Antetokounmpo capped another stellar week with the game-winning layup against the New York Knicks on Friday night. Over 4 games, Antetokounmpo averaged 26.0 points, 13.3 rebounds and 5.5 assists. All tops on the team in that stretch. Bucks look ahead. Milwaukee will spend this whole week on the road, playing 4 games in 7 days. The Bucks start the trip with a matinee game against the Brooklyn Nets and get to stay in New York City to prepare for Tuesday's rematch against the Knicks. Following that game, the Bucks will jet down to Miami where they'll have 2 days off including Thursday, the trade deadline, before playing their third and final game against the Heat on Friday. Milwaukee will finish its road swing on Saturday with a game against the Orlando Magic, which as of Saturday was tied for the fewest wins in the NBA with 15. Bucks quote Antetokounmpo when asked about this week's trade that sent Blake Griffin from Los Angeles to Detroit. He got to get a jacket. Quote, top NBA player James Harden had the best single game this week, pulling off a feat no one else has done in NBA history by recording a triple-double while scoring 60 points. But when it comes to the best week, what Paul George did over a grueling stretch of 5 games in 7 days is quite impressive. George shot 53.5% from the field, including 46.3% from three-point range to average 28.6 points. His top performance came on Thursday in Denver when he went 19 of 26 from the field, 73.1%, and reached 43 points on a game-tying three-pointer before Nuggets guard Gary Harris nailed a game-winning buzzer beater at the other end. Top NBA team. The Washington Wizards learned last week that All-Star guard John Wall would miss 6 to 8 weeks after having surgery on his left knee. Facing a difficult schedule, the outside expectation was the Wizards would struggle without one of their leaders. Instead, Washington has rattled off 3 straight victories, including wins over the Thunder and Toronto Raptors. It's been a total team effort with Wall out, with 5 or more players scoring in double figures in each of the past 3 games while collecting an average of 32.3 assists in those contests, almost 10 more assists than their season average of 23.2 prior to Wall's injury. NBA quote, the Red Panda acrobat, a favorite halftime performer in basketball venues around the country, had her custom unicycle stolen at the San Francisco airport last month. This week, the Golden State Warriors bought her a new one, with team president and co Rick Welts sharing this message. The Red Panda is legendary and absolutely loved and adored by everyone, especially our fans and season tickets holders. She's been a staple at Warriors games for many years and we need for that to continue in the future. What better way to put her in position to succeed than with a new, custom-made unicycle? We look forward to her next appearance at Oracle Arena and are glad that we could do our small part to help this great tradition continue. NBA rankings. Top 10. 1. Golden State Warriors. 2. Houston Rockets. 3. Boston Celtics. 4. Toronto Raptors. 5. San Antonio Spurs. 6. Minnesota Timberwolves. 7. Washington Wizards. 8. Oklahoma City Thunder. 9. Cleveland Cavaliers. 10. Portland Trail Blazers. Middle 10. 11. Miami Heat. 12. New Orleans Pelicans. 13. Milwaukee Bucks. 14. Denver Nuggets. 15. Indiana Pacers. 16. Philadelphia 76ers. 17. Los Angeles Clippers. 18. Utah Jazz. 19. Detroit Pistons. 20. Charlotte Hornets. Bottom 10. 21. New York Knicks. 22. Los Angeles Lakers. 23. Memphis Grizzlies. 24. Brooklyn Nets. 25. Phoenix Suns. 26. Sacramento Kings. 27. Chicago Bulls. 28. Atlanta Hawks. 29. Orlando Magic. 30. Dallas Mavericks. One man's opinion. When it came time for NBA Commissioner Adam Silver to replace injured Cleveland Cavaliers forward Kevin Love on the All-Star team, it was unsurprising that he made a move aimed at appeasement by adding Miami Heat guard Goran Dragic to the team. The Heat has been one of the East's best teams this season and was the only team in the top 9 in the standings without an All-Star. Dragic has certainly played well, averaging 16.9 points, 4.7 assists and 4.0 steals per game. Now each playoff team has a representative and the Heat won't squawk about being snubbed. Nice and tidy. But someone who did get snubbed in that decision and probably won't make too much noise about it is Bucks wing Chris Middleton. He's experiencing his best season to date, averaging 22 points, 5.3 rebounds, 4.3 assists and 1.3 steals per game while logging 37.1 minute per contest, even standardized to per 36 minute or per 100 possession figures. Middleton would probably come out ahead of Dragic more often than not in a blind test. All of this would have been moot if Silver elected to send rookie Ben Simmons to the All-Star game. I think it's fair to say Simmons has had a better season than Middleton or Dragic and has the stats to back it up. But Dragic's selection, while it makes sense in the grand scheme of keeping as many markets as possible interested in the game, serves as a stark reminder that Middleton still hasn't gained the level of respect his numbers should earn. I don't know if he gets the recognition he deserves. Minnesota Timberwolves coach Tom Thibodeau said, "He's been a terrific player for a long time in this league." Quote,